Hello everyone, it's me Parker or Viral Edge. Hey guys, I'm bringing you another Call of Duty World War II Zombies video. And so in today's video, basically we are going to be going over a lot of the new features and gameplay mechanics that we've heard about within these past couple of weeks. And I know this maybe is a video that I'm getting a little bit late on, but I decided I need to make it. And yeah, so while we're in this video guys, I am getting a cold, so bear with me if my voice is bad. Before we jump into it, if you guys do want to leave a like and a subscribe, it'd be very well appreciated. But let's jump on in to the video. So basically guys, off the bat here, I did a whole list of notes, kind of just going off the most important pieces of this sort of article. I'm just going to kind of go over every little thing here, going down my list. But yeah, so basically guys, just off the bat here, we're going to jump on into the specialists, because basically they talk a good amount about specialists in this. And first things first, they really do talk about is the medic. There's a medic specialist where basically it's probably going to be like essentially a quick revive, where you can revive your teammate faster. Maybe there'll be something to where you can essentially revive as you are putting off something so the zombies can't see you. Just different stuff like that. We didn't hear much about that, but we just heard it was a class. So whether that's reviving quicker or something like that. They also did talk about a specialist called support, and with talking about support, they didn't say much about it also. So when I think of support, I think of like supporting your teammates, and that kind of goes into the medic section, so I'm not exactly sure about that. But then they also go on to talk about another specialist, which is like essentially an in plain sight, where they said that you essentially pop it and then you go a long time without, or not a long time, but you go a certain amount of time without being seen by the zombies. So I feel like that all ties in around medic in a sense of you're not being seen by the zombies, so you can revive a friend, something like that, to where they all seem like they are around the same type of thing and help you out with the same sort of scenario of what you're trying to do. So yeah, there has medic, and then there's obviously support, which I'm not exactly sure what support is, but then we also have an in plain sight type of thing, which I'm not exactly sure what that's going to be called yet. And so within the next section of this, we're going to be talking about perks. And when I talk about perks, guys, I don't mean the perk machines. We're obviously going to see like the typical perks of like whether, I don't know how they're going to exactly implement it, but whether it's like the Juggernaut perk or double tap, certain stuff like that. But that's not the perks we're talking about today. We're talking about basically like assisting perks that will help you out. So basically one of the big one is it increases the time of your specialist. So as I was talking about like medic and like the in plain sight type of thing, it'll basically increase your time with that. And with this perk, again, essentially it's going to charge your meter up. So when you charge your meter up, it will allow you to go like further than your meter. For say your meter is a minute long, it can allow you to go to like a minute 30, something like that. So it's really cool. It adds over on your time, which I think is a very, very cool idea. So that's basically where it is there. But they did mention though, it's kind of been assumed more so, but a lot of the perks and stuff like that, as I said, they're not perk machines. These are just assisting perks, are essentially like gobblegums, like different gobblegum features, that sort of thing. So obviously we'll see more of them as we rank up, but yeah. So with that being said, I took a note of a couple different interesting facts as I saw on this. So there was a part in there where they talked about playing as any character, and I think people really did get the wrong misconception of this. I think when people were thinking of playing as any character, they're meaning like, oh, we can pick this character before we go in. I don't think that's exactly the case. I think what they said about playing as any character, and I think maybe they should have restated this in a different way, but playing as any character essentially I think means is that multiple people can be a medic, multiple people can be the in plain sight specialists, like different specialists. I think multiple people can be the same ones. I don't think it's that they can be the exact same person, but yeah, I'm not exactly 100% sure on that, but I think they're just meaning the same sort of specials and stuff like that, because there's obviously going to be like the different classes to essentially describe this person as being a medic, this person as being so-and-so, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Another cool feature I decided to add in here is essentially how they're saying it's going is that rounds get harder as you go, and that's something Black Ops 3 was very much missing. I mean, after round 50, rounds don't really change that much, besides obviously adding in more zombies. But I feel like if you were to be on an older style game like World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, maybe they are a little bit harder once you get to those higher rounds. But maybe that's just me. Another thing is that permanent unlocks are coming back. So obviously it's different kind of stuff we're going to unlock, whether it's a gun and weapons kits or this perma perk or something like that. It's going to be essentially permanent, so we don't have to worry there. We are going to get those permanent unlocks. I'm sure it's going to be kind of the same as like Black Ops 3's permanent unlock system. And another thing is in-game guide. So basically guys, this actually can go down to, I'm actually gonna just throw it down to right here. I have another note on here. So the in-game guide essentially is gonna tell people where to go or what to do on this mission and stuff like that. And I'm sure they'll get turned off after like your first game, but they essentially added in this in-game guide for people who aren't advanced to zombies. So actually, I know a lot of people who are very average zombies players that are like, oh, I played Kino once, got to round 12, that sort of thing. So they want to very much hit the casual side of players. But this is where another note I added in is that they want to hit the casual players with anybody can pick up a controller and play, but they also want to throw in stuff for hardcore. So it's kind of the best of both worlds in that sense, where they want casual stuff to where they could have anyone come and play, but they have the hardcore stuff for big fans like me and many other people, to where they still makes us have to search and look at stuff in a different way than just a casual player would. So looking, okay, basically here's another thing. So further down you go, within, obviously you have like that village, and then you go underground. So basically the further you go down is essentially it gets more crazy of the bosses and stuff like that. So that's not much I can really go on with there, but yeah, as further you go down, the crazier it's gonna get. So with that being said, the armored behemoth, that's actually the big mob we see in the trailer, and essentially he is at the way bottom. So that's where that's gonna go, the armored behemoth. And something else I did add on here is apparently we're gonna have a lot of different customization options, whether that's different outfits and stuff like that. I think that'd be very cool. It adds in something a little bit different to zombies. If we could, you look at multiplayer and you can like switch up your character and stuff, why can't we do it in zombies? You know, I think that'd be cool to be able to switch up a little bit of stuff, even if it was just like a hat we were wearing or a t-shirt, something like that. And I'm sure even at that point they would add in buyables for like funny stuff. Essentially, it just seems how something they do. And kind of last but not least on this, I kind of flew through these notes as I'm talking about them, but the setting of this, we don't know much of the setting, as they even mentioned there, but there's not much to say about it besides it's like the village is up top and then you're gonna go way down, and I think that's pretty self-explanatory, obviously looking at the trailer and stuff like that. So guys, I feel like we definitely discussed a couple of different things here within this like 6-minute video. But there wasn't a whole lot to say, honestly. This was just kind of the details I got. I wrote them down so we could just kind of go over them. I know it wasn't everything amazing. I didn't get every little tiny bit of detail that you guys want, and you can't really expect me to. But yeah, guys, that's really been it for the video today. I hope you guys did all enjoy it. Once again, guys, I'll be back live streaming tomorrow. I think we're going to live stream the beta because I was busy tonight. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. But yeah, guys, that's been it for the video today. I hope you guys did all enjoy. Make sure to like, a comment, and a subscribe for more Call of Duty Zombies news coming soon. And I will catch you guys later. Peace, everyone, and see ya.